and welcome back to Rue's Life. So here I am in the polytunnel. It is Sunday the 27th of June and we've had a lovely morning so far. We got up really early and went out for a nice walk up to a local castle, and we were there to watch the sunrise. And we've come back, had some breakfast and a shower, and I want to crack on and get some gardening done. Now it's already 25.9 degrees here in the polytunnel and 17.5 degrees outside, but it actually feels colder because there's some cloud cover and quite a breeze, which is a great day to be getting some work done. So I've got a few bits and pieces going on and a few things I want to do. I'm still having a slug issue, and they have eaten quite a lot of my squash, so I am going to sow some more squash seeds, although they're going to be later. I just want to get a few more in. So out of a total of 12 squash plants of 4 different varieties, I've only actually got 4 plants left of maybe 2 or 3 varieties, so I'm going to pop some more seeds in, and then hopefully I can have some a wee bit later. I've finally finished my 5th bed, so I want to get the strawberries in. I've got some raspberry, well, a small amount of raspberry canes that my sister gave me. I want to pop those in, and also she gave me some rhubarb, which is in a pot at the moment, so I'm going to pop all those into bed 5. I've got some general other bits and pieces I want to do. I want to start putting the tomato supports up. Got a little bit of rearranging to do in here, a bit of weeding and just other general bits and bobs. I've got no other plans for today, so I can spend a good few hours here on the plot. So I thought I would take you with me, so I hope you enjoy. So I've popped the kettle on, I'm here in the shed having a little breather. I'm really pleased with what I've got done today so far. I've still got a few other bits and pieces to do. So I've sown those seeds. Oh, kettle's boiling. So I've got my coffee, and as I was saying, I'm really pleased with what I've got done today. I'm going to have a little breather and a cup of coffee. I'm just going to have a little look through my little tick list. So I've got some more squash seeds sown, so I can tick that. I've still got some weeding to do, and also the flower bed across at the house, there's a little bit of weeding needs doing over there, so they're still to do. I've got those strawberries out and the raspberry canes, which have split quite nicely. The rhubarb, I've decided to leave in the tub where it is for now because I'd just been cramming too much into that bed. I hadn't realised how many of the strawberry plants had survived and I'd managed to salvage. They were the ones that my sister gave to me. They were in a bag, if you remember back in a previous video, they were destined for her compost bin and I saved them. They'd been literally runners that she'd taken what she wanted from, left in a big pile, and was going to chuck, and I was over for a visit and I thought I'll have some of those, so I pulled a few out, we stuffed them into a carrier bag and then we transported them back from hers to here, which is a good couple of hour journey. Then they got left in the carrier bag for a couple of days and I finally put them in pots which have been sitting for far too long, so I'm really glad that I've got them in, but I wanted to give them the space that they really deserved. And then I hadn't realised with the raspberries that I could actually split them into 5, so that's plenty for that bed. So the rhubarb I am going to leave in the pot because it's actually doing really well. And then those tomatoes are all now ready that I can start winding them. So if it's a method you haven't used before, you'll have seen what I did, although I didn't do it too close up. It's just string from something secure, and then as the tomato plants grow, you just wind that string around, or the tomato around the string, and it gives them some support as they grow, and obviously as they start to fruit, because those fruits are quite heavy. So I'm pleased that I've got that done. I'm really pleased with how everything's coming along. There's been a few posts recently on various Facebook pages and groups that people are disappointed this year, especially I think first time growers. But you know, we're all having a funny old season, and I know I keep saying it, but we really are. So don't be disheartened, and try and count the things that you've gained and not the things that you've lost. So I'm going to be doing a plot tour in the coming days stroke weeks, probably sooner rather than later, because there's been quite a few changes, and that's when I'm going to talk about the things that haven't done so well, and the things that have actually done better than I expected. But for me, it's always about what I've got and what I not about what I haven't got. I've already had some harvest this year. I've had leek, carrots, potatoes, salads, chard, celery. Yeah, so we've already done well, and we've been eating. Oh, we've had some peas. So we've already been eating meals of fresh produce from the garden. So, you know, that's what it's all about at the end of the day. So I hope you've enjoyed coming along with me this morning while I've been pottering about. I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to have my cup of coffee, and then I'm just going to finish those last bits and bobs. So I hope you're all well. Love to hear from you as ever in the comments below how you're getting along with your gardens and what you've been up to today. Take care, and I'll see you all again soon.